Yes, you do see it correctly. We are finally back here today with y'all to talk about NXT. Finally. Yeah, I believe it's been seriously it's been 2 months already since the last time we talked about NXT. And, that's because of course I had to take care of thing going around. Of course things going around in my circle and look after, so I can't just, just carelessly sit around and just, well, at least yet try to do whatever I want to do at the moment, because I have to, make still have to go through obstacles first, and a game plan to make to even remotely make that happen. So that's why I've been not like I've been wanting to watch NXT, because like I said before, I've actually been enjoying NXT. So I haven't had a problem with NXT. Just like of course, because it's still, of course, it's still WWE, and it feels like just like their other two shows. It feels like just like what they are now. What whether it just feels like kid friendly, family friendly entertainment, and that's why gives the rest of the community could give a fuck about that. I mean, that's needed, of course, but it's just too much of it. So, but like I said, yeah, NXT, it just feels like it has the right sense of amount of it, even though it seems like it can be too much. If I'm, saying that correctly, but like it's still a point where you can still enjoy it. And yeah, I've been enjoying it. So, which is why we're here today, finally, to talk about it, and as much as I can, quick as I can. So, let's get into NXT. So this is just like Dynamite tonight. This is going to be more like a video than a critique for now, because I also wanted to make videos like on NXT and full conclusions on them. NXT and AEW, like I was talking about, but kind of don't have the time since a few other pay per views are coming up. WWE's pay per views coming up, so I would just make them into you know critique like videos, like with the review within itself, within the topic of the video of like a documentary, like I'm discussing. So, and I will be talking about some of the matches, of course, to see if they leave in a lot, whatever they're supposed to be, and if they turn out to be that way, then I'll talk about it. Okay, so in the opener of NXT, we have the Creed brothers versus JYC, Grizzly young veterans. And I feel like this match was definitely what it needed to be. You know, I said it before also that we definitely need identity more identities out, and like where we should need more strong men, big men, of course, like power, like muscle bound powerhouses. Like yeah, like we need a much more flotation of wrestlers that's that you can tell apart. Just yeah, just more identities. You know, I pretty much just said it. Like I was talking about when I was talking about AEW Dynamite, or yeah, what I was just saying recently that I also agree that I'm getting sick and tired of this type of still that we're in the indie era where it's just small, puny, feminine looking like type guys that just and they're also bitchy, and they whine like they're pretty much pampered. And so I'm getting really sick of that. So we definitely need more, I can't believe I'm saying that word the way it's so loosely thrown around, but representation. We definitely need or yeah, I could say identities. Definitely, we need more back of those. Definitely need more back of big men and powerhouse type of wrestlers, because yeah, it's just especially where you have the mindset now, man, where it's just you have wrestlers, the puny little chest indie wrestlers who yeah just cover just completely act bitchy all the time, especially behind the scenes where they attempt to play a tough character on TV, but you can just see right through it, just by looking at their actions, their social on social media, a lot of things, just how you can tell. But Yeah, like the match, I felt like it was, of course, it was what it was definitely needed to be. Where because they also the Creed brothers, they're part of the group Diamond Mine, and I also kind of like probably just the Creed brothers. I kind of like right now, or I guess yeah, just kind of them. I don't know about the girl and the other dude yet. The one, I believe he was the cruiserweight champion. Or because I don't really pay attention. I suppose, of course, the new generation of wrestlers, but yeah, probably the Creed brothers is the only one I'm liking. The Creed brothers, I'm only getting a sense of where okay, that's it. These are my two guys right here. I can definitely see going to the top. But yeah, I felt like this match was definitely what it needed to be. It put over and definitely or they keep showing in the light where the Creed brothers are just completely dominating, and they're a team that definitely you want to look out for, and just to how much potential they can just go just individually too. How much potential? Probably yeah, I believe I can say both of them. Going to the top individually, whether as a team or individually together. So yeah, they definitely top players in the game that can be definitely utilized at the top, and in their one way. Yeah, let me rephrase that. They can definitely if they're utilized correctly, they can definitely be they'll definitely go out to the top. So looking forward to them. But yeah, this was a good opener. I liked it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Love how Powerhouse has come on top. So of course they obviously won, and they're moving on, in the tag team classic, Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I had no idea that this was going on, of course, because I haven't been watching it lately. But yeah, so I guess they'll face whoever between MSK and the team of Malik Blade and Edris Enof. Whoever wins that, the Creed brothers will take on them. So and I'll try to definitely be there for that. So now we have Cora Jade. She's obviously now on the journey of her own, and looks like she's been feuding with somebody else. Like I said, I've been kind of in the background, still attempting to keep up with it, but kind of still in the dark about what's directly going on in this in the show between the characters and everything like that. But yeah, so as she's talking, these Latina women come up to her, of course. Then they bad as fuck, of course. But sorry, but yeah, these two Latina women come up to Cora, and we know their intentions, but yeah, they start talking about how I guess yeah, that's those are two who she's feuding with, and how they're just gonna overcome, and how they're just yeah, how they're gonna dominate over her, and show that they're superior to her. So yeah, after that, then Gonzalez comes out of nowhere, and they start speaking Spanish, and I have no idea what they're talking about. Like, how are we supposed to know what's going on further into just a segment of what they're saying, or what's going on into further the feud if we don't know what the fuck they're talking about? I don't know if that's an inside joke or if you know because of their heritage or the fact that they're Latina, but yeah. Hey, I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying. So, or what was the intention of that? So, yeah, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, whatever. I guess we can. I just wanted to talk about this because that was kind of like, what the fuck is. What are y'all doing? We don't know what they're talking about. I even tried to put subtitles on YouTube, and YouTube still didn't give me didn't give me shit. That's retarded too, but they got subtitles and it's for so we can understand what they're talking about. Translations, but oh my gosh, but yeah, it's whatever. Moving on to the next tell us what to talk about. Now I'm not gonna talk too much, but I will what I will say about Pete Dunne. I think he was like one of still going into like the Triple H era of NXT, like that whole where it was called Undisputed, or just people try to say like the golden era of NXT. And I guess Pete was one of those guys. And I understand that he's now in a feud with Tony D'Angelo, so that's why this interview he was basically talking about what he's going to do to him, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I won't dwell like too much of that. Try to tear that, so critique or tear that apart too much because I haven't been, like I said, I've been attempting, and I've been behind the sidelines a bit, but I haven't fully my attention has been completely derived away from NXT and what's currently going on now. So, but I have been watching. I still have been still keeping up though, even though if it's been a little bit. I'll be talking about that much, Triple H's golden era, much more, of course, of NXT, more of in the future, of course. But yeah, back to Pete Dunne and Tony and D'Angelo. I said I won't, fully dive into that, their feud or wherever what's going on right now here. But yeah, I don't even think Pete Dunne. He was probably just wanted the lower mid card because yeah, obviously not a big player, but yeah, he was just wanted the lower mid card of what was going on in Triple H's NXT. So yeah, I don't see anything. He looks like a even how he talks on the mic sounds like it's completely scripted. He doesn't make it sound real at all, like he's actually playing a character. So yeah, I wasn't too sold on that. But yeah, now that I'm back talking about it, maybe we can see if they continue to go into a feud after Vengeance Day. Yeah, that's the NXT version pay per views. That's the NXT's version of pay per views. But yeah, going after that, I guess we'll see what happens going into the culmination of their feud there, and as they continue, I'll probably speak more about it. My boy LA Knight, and I have no idea what they've done to him. No fucking idea, man. But I just, oh my gosh. So it seems like he's been, relegated back as a mid Carter, an even more bigger mid Carter than because NXT is supposed to be, you know what NXT's purpose is, but now he's just even lower than lower. He's been sucked straight back into Jobberland. Oh my gosh, man. This is why I just absolutely like what like a burning fucking sensation. Like I just completely despise Vince. It's just fucking ridiculous the way he wastes like future star talent like this. It's fucking ridiculous. Like this no no reason in the universe was that this makes sense whatsoever. Like LA Knight has it. Like he has the power. That's power to just go up straight to the top of the card, and it's just like he's being just a part of the runtime now. Whatever Vince has him doing. Like he's obviously, of course, he's obviously still like he because I understand he was a part of the golden era, dating back to was Triple H of NXT. Or under Triple H's NXT, so he's obviously one of Triple H's guys. So that's you know what that means for Vince now. So yeah, he's just playing in Jobberland now, and yeah, completely pisses me off. And they like he was like a cool ass flashy heel, and it's just oh my. I think y'all know. I saw it. Yeah, I've when I was watching the segment back, they turned him into a fucking face. He's like apparently he's in his feud with I don't know who the other guy is. He look like his like a Hawaiian, like he lives in Hawaii, the way he's dressed. But yeah, the way he's been in a feud with him, and he's had a restraining order too. And it's just like the way, like what way he's looking now. It's just like what the fuck have they turned him into? Like what the fuck have they done to my boy LA Knight? Turned him. I can't believe they turned him into a fucking face. Like this is ridiculous. Like what the. I don't want to see this monstrosity. We just gonna move on. I don't want to see it anymore. So to wrap it up, simply, judging from what they did to what I'm looking at from my experience going on with what they're operating with LA Knight, because he could have also been one of one of, if you want to talk the next pillar, one of the pillars, or one of the top stars going into this rebrand of NXT. But it's like, yeah, he's a Triple H guy, so that's obviously not happening at all. And it probably won't be long for Vince says him Vince says him stretch up his contract. He probably hit him in an email, kick him to the curb, say we wish you good luck in your future endeavors. And yeah, so yeah, I don't just from what I've just seen that what they do in the LA Night, or some other it's judging from just a few characters all around, the wrestlers, the going into the time I've been watching NXT. Like I said, we've been knowing that the way WWE's been going about things for, like, it's been happening for years. Like, they've it's just, this is all about what how much comes into his pocket. That's it, like nothing else. And or he's just a big Scrooge for entertainment. So it doesn't matter about like they can say that, he can say all he wants that he cares about the rest of the community, or his core audience, which he doesn't, but yeah, it's just that's what he set on doing. It's just what's best for him and his company, and that's it. So, but I will say that even though NXT has its shortcomings, sadly enough, because this is supposed to be the brand where stars come up and they go to the big time. So it's supposed to be that baby step by step to get to go on to make a first impression, and then already to establish you as a star, and then you'll go on to be even more globally, to even create a name for yourself. But yeah, so but it's actually it just seems slightly better than Raw and SmackDown right now, at least to me, or whatever y'all agree or whatever like that. Let me know. Y'all can comment. Y'all, we could like all talk about it. So, but yeah, that's just how I feel about NXT. Has Vince and Bruce ruined NXT? Probably to people who enjoyed Triple H's golden era of NXT, but just fully coming full circle and talking about NXT, whether it's NXT 2.0 now, the way it is now. Like I said, I've been enjoying it, and I guess it's going to be that way for now, since until they fuck up. So yeah, because unlike AEW, I said I didn't think I didn't say it before. Like, I don't want to put them into that light, but people like say that they're savior of wrestling, and that's but when that's regardless of the fact, like regardless of their shortcomings and their true intentions, like Vince's true intentions, and how he handles his company and everything like that. Yeah, he still, like, he still knows how to tell a story. Like, he still knows stories. He still knows characters. He's still, like, charisma, like all the qualities that you need, that's needed in wrestling, like that, like like anybody today, or that's what you needed back then also. But that's what it was all about. But it's like anybody, it's still, you still needed, of course, to wrestle. But it's just like, I guess I'll say, pro wrestling, you still need all those qualities. Most importantly, charisma. You also, of course, got to wrestle, and charisma and character. Like, you have to have, like, it's very rare also that if you have everything in their arsenal, and that they be able to control the crowd whenever they want to. So yeah, it's what you got to have. And like I said before, if you don't, then it's gonna completely pass you by, and then you're gonna end up completely on the sidelines by yourself. So, but yeah, like I said, I've been enjoying NXT in this. I don't see any, regardless of its shortcomings. I've been enjoying it, and they have like the WWE. They still know how to tell stories somewhat, even though it's even though if it's only one story between a couple of wrestlers, or you have still have characters and wrestlers who obviously still, well, probably it's all because of the creative team, but you still have WWE. So I'll just say WWE still they still know how to tell stories. They still know that it has to be characters within the wrestlers. You have to have charisma, all that, and if you don't have that, then like because anybody can wrestle. Like now too, anybody can wrestle. So it's like who really cares about the wrestling? Well, it'll always matter about the character and who individually the wrestler is for us to get invested and like that wrestler. So like you have to care about that. The wrestling comes second, of course, because you still need the wrestlers. Well, that comes second. But so indeed. But yeah, I'll try to get ready for probably be up tomorrow. If well, we'll see how things go. Like try to get ready for getting ready for Dynamite tonight, and yeah, we can talk about it too. What y'all thought about what y'all think about NXT still now, or if you still have the that it's been ruined by Vince and Bruce or anything like that. If honestly it gave to what my yeah, like I said, like they honestly, because Vince still, even though he may seem like a lot of out of touch with that, and that's partly because of his true intentions with because his loyalty lies with stockholders, and money. That's the only like everything else nowadays. You can see that in the video game industry, whether it's the video game industry, the cinema, Hollywood industry, or the music industry. So, but yeah, but when it comes to wrestling and when it comes to WWE, Vince still knows how to tell the story and have characters to tell it. So you can hate it or not, you still have to admit that aspect. Because AEW clearly has nothing, and I can't wait to talk about go back, to, come back and talk about AEW because they've done some shit that's completely idiotic and what you do not do. But of course, their fanboys will still cut cold to them and pat them on the back, and get below their knees and tell them that everything is okay, like you haven't been doing anything wrong. Yeah, you like y'all know the song. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. uh, I tended to be, of course, I had to talk about everything, but I attended this particular what do you want to call it, documentary or discussion, whether if NXT has failed or not, if it's not Triple H, because of Triple H not being involved anymore. But yeah, it's probably longer than I should have. But yeah, that's how the way it goes. I'll see y'all tonight, and enjoy the rest of y'all day. Stay blessed. Continue to do it, and yeah, I'll see y'all later on.